Unmuting. And let's go. Boop. Alrighty. Oh, yeah. Need to unmute that. There we go. Okay, Section 8, Drake River. Drake. I never know half the time with the European names.
I'm gonna build out jump kick. There it is. U-turn. I don't know who we're selling out then.
Tiny Oberon.
Sock. Okay. I'm gonna send up phosphor.
Oh.
Because phosphor gives out speed and hopefully paralyze. Spark.
And that's where things stand in Britain. Get it now? You mean you traveled across all of Britain in only 2 days? And in that tiny body, no less? It was tight enough to make the end-of-year rush feel like a leisure trip. Hope you get that, too. Nope, sorry, I don't get it at all. It just feels like I've been subjected to a slideshow of somebody else's vacation. You gotta fill us in on at least a few specifics. All I got from that slideshow was peaceful, peaceful, dangerous, peaceful, peaceful, gobsmacked. Hey, wake up! Ugh, sorry about that. I always lose a bit of intelligence when I switch to my recon form. Long story short, nothing major is happening in Gloucester or Salisbury. In Camelot, rumor has it the Queen has begun preparing some kind of massive spell. The Calamity Pool is apparently going to tear through Norwich in a few days. And in Sheffield, the stronghold up north, well, I didn't learn much of anything there since there was no one there anymore. Didn't you say it was still too soon to go to Norwich before? All I can say there is that time is now right. You and Da Vinci are serious about saving Britain now. And for the first time, Artoria has companions she knows she can depend on. Not to mention, Muramasa's extra muscle. Honestly, I wish we still had at least a little more firepower to work with, but this is probably the best we can hope for. After all, there really isn't any time to spare. If you're going to go to Norwich, it's now or never. Is that really it? Are you sure there isn't another reason?
Because
I noticed you...
we're gonna live forever.
I noticed you didn't seem...
Every time I hear now and never, I can't help it.
God damn it. I noticed you didn't seem like yourself when you were telling us about Sheffield. Who, me? Don't be silly, of course I was myself. The idea that, if we're lucky, we might just gain a powerful new ally from Sheffield never even crossed my mind. Besides, I said we were just taking a short break here, right? It's not a good idea to stay in one place for too long right now. You guys have a lot of eyes on you, after all. I mean, it would be nice to have a proper base, but my force isn't cut out for that. If an enemy were to invade us here, we wouldn't even last a day. Now, Oops, sorry, that just slipped out. Anyway, the most important thing we need now is more allies, which is why I'm saying Norwich should be our next stop. You get it, right, Silver Shinobi? I heard that declaration she made, too. You know as well as I do that Artoria needs to be a good child of prophecy now as confidence, and... to get some accomplishments under her belt. Exactly. If she's going to save all of Britain, the best way to get started is by saving a city. Now I gotcha. If she can get rid of a calamity that even Queen Morgan's given up on, that'll change the child of prophecy from rumor to reality. Nobody'll doubt she's the real deal after that. I mean, that's true, but I'm not sure if I'm powerful enough to get rid of this calamity pool just yet. Ah, sure you are. As long as you still got the kind of spirit you showed at the auction house, you can do anything. Worst case, it'll be a learning experience. Don't worry. If you end up falling to pieces over it, I'll pick them up for you. Besides, isn't being reckless kind of your thing? You know what I'm talking about, right, Silver Shinobi? True. That spirit you showed at the auction house should definitely get you through this, too. What do you mean? I always play things safe. That's right, she does. Yeah! It's a friend! Artoria's like a big fuzzy bear who's... Artoria's like a big fuzzy bear who's got it all. Bravery, spirit, speed, the works. I just know, I'm so sure, that she'll find a way to save Norwich, too. So let's get going right now. Come on, Norwich, Calamity City awaits us. Together, I know we can all save Britain. Who are you? Oh, yes, hello. Nice to meet you. I'm Gareth, a vagrant with plans to become Artoria's attendant. Here, lunch. Ooh, thanks. It's real nice of you guys to feed me like this. Man, all the fruit you've been giving me the last 2 days has been so yummy. This forest is great. I'm sorry, but can we get back on track? It sounds like... that's right. I've been following you guys since you left Gloucester. Well, since you left the auction house specifically. The way you handled Tristan was amazing. Every fairy's scared to death of her, but you totally shut her down, verbally and magecraftily. I haven't been eating nothing but vegetables every day for 16 years for nothing. Start over with parlor trick class for babies. Just remembering those classic lines makes me want to improve my own vocabulary. Anyway, that was when I knew without a doubt you were the master I was meant to serve. And of course, I've been observing your exploits after Gloucester, too. You didn't hesitate to help fairies in need, no matter how shady they seemed. I don't know of any other fairy in all of Britain who could trust others like you have. I don't know much about Einzel's prophecy or what the rumors say, but I do know you're destined to save Britain. So please, Artoria, please let me come with you on your pilgrimage. I know I'm just a low-class fairy who's been flitting from city to city up till now, but I'm certain I could be of use to you. Gosh, I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, I'm not really anything special, so being someone's lord? I don't know. You do know you've got a huge grin on your face, right, Artoria? I do? Okay, Artoria. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Let me ask you something. Why do you want to be Artoria's attendant? You said you're not interested in either Ansel's prophecy or the rumors, right? So if you don't believe in the child of prophecy, why devote yourself to her? Well, to be honest, I really have just been a vagrant up till now. I don't even know what kind of fairy I am. I'm not part of the Wind Clan, or the Earth Clan, or the Fang Clan. I'm not especially good at anything. But the one thing I've always had is a purpose. This time I want to keep everyone safe. This time I want to be able to put up a real fight. And I want to help all the people I see suffering everywhere I go. That's always been my purpose. But I'm not very strong. All I can really do is bite my tongue and grit my teeth. So far, I've only managed to get by using my iron weapon to destroy Moors. Then one day I saw one of the Queen's Tom Lin from a distance, and I immediately thought, I want to be a knight like that too. I want to be a knight who can keep everyone safe. I want to serve a king I can truly respect. But soon after I heard that Queen Morgan was actually a bad king, and the only job of the Tam Lin was killing Moors. And I thought my dream could never come true in Britain as it stands now. But then, I heard that a fairy who could save all of Britain would be up for auction, so even though I didn't have much hope, I snuck in to see for myself. Then I had my fateful encounter with Artoria there, and my dream of becoming a knight finally came true. Well, it hasn't come true just yet. But it feels like it may as well have, so... Anyway, that's my reason. Now do you understand why I want to serve her? Oh, yes, I get it. Looks like we'll just have to let you come along then. I thought Morgan might have sent you here to spy on us, but no spy would ever be so awkward. And since it looks like both Artoria and Silver Shinobi are in favor of you joining us, I have no objections. Besides, we can always use more fighters on our side. Glad to have you, Gareth. Oh, by the way, you said you didn't know what kind of fairy you were. Well, now you do. Since you're Artoria's very first retainer, that makes you Gareth the Squire. That was such a big smile. She looked so happy. Ah!
So pure, so innocent, so pure, so innocent.
Alright. Southern Roadway West. Dealing with a berserker and an assassin. Up to 4 servants from your party can be selected in this quest. Okay, because Artoria and Gareth are already selected for ours. Let's see. Yeah, sure enough. Okay. Okay, so we'll need some casters. I guess Anastasia. Nito Chris. Summer Nero. Eh, why not? King Gilgamesh. There it is. Alright, that ought to do it. Alright, one down. Ow. Alright, Intuitive Gareth. Increase NP gauge. Apply increase your attack when damaged. 1 time within 5 turns. For yourself. Okay, let's see. Might as well. Okay. All right. I think I'll want Anastasia to take a pot shot here.
B、すべてを見なさい。すべてを射抜きなさい。我が路上にその大いなる力を手向けなさい。B、B、B。死んで。
Gareth's taking a bit of a beating. Okay, how about this? Sword of Selection. Target focus. Frigid Charisma. And let's give Gareth gut status just in case. Alright, let's see. Alright, that one's down. Ooh. Okay, final wave.
I'm used on shouting.
Huh.
There you go, buddy.
European Cat Mansion. Increase damage dealt against King and inflict curse to a single enemy during normal attacks. Ooh, so Anastasia might have some trouble here.
Because I'm like 7 levels underleveled, or 6 levels underleveled versus Getsy's the strongest Pokemon, I may end up taking a page out of your book and revive juggling.
B のまぶたを上げるわ。
I keep telling people it's a valid strategy.
Yes, we know.
ですから
We know. I think at this point that's your catchphrase during the Pokemon LPs.
すべてを見なさい。すべてを見抜きなさい。我が無情にその大いなる力を手向けなさい。ピピピ。参ります。
Okay, and around Caliban.
あれはいつか見た終わりの星。多くの言葉、わずかなきらめき。どれほど遠く汚れても、私は星を探すのです。さあ、幕を開けて、アラウンドカリバーン。お待たせしたな。これが答えだ。
Okay.
結構器用なので。
Let's see, and Charisma of Hope.
ええ、はい、わかった。死んで。
Oh, she got her defense buff up.
壊れてちぎれて割れてしまえ。眠くなってきたのである。バッすなわちランチタイム。ぶっちぎる。
Oh, my tendies are done.
Hmm.
Tendies.
わかった。負けない。もちろん。死んで。ここでまっすぐ。そこ動かない。
Not a fan of the big damage cut.
お待たせしたな。これが答えだ。眠くなってきたのである。ナバススラッシャー。
Okay, Papas. Go back to sleep. I don't want to turn old yet.
How do you think I feel?
狙うぞ。もちろん狙うぞ。
You've been old for 8 years longer than me.
えい。ここでまっすぐ。
I'm 21 with 12 years experience.
すなわちランチタイム。ぶっちぎる。
This is not the shirt my dad had. It was like, I'm not 50, I'm 18 with 32 extra years of experience.
Yep.
And that's the shirt I got for him on his 50th birthday.
Hmm.
Also, I'm sorry to say this, babe, but Zekrom is factually superior to Reshiram.
No, I'm not disputing that.
Then why did you choose black version over white version?
Because that was the one I played.
Could have experienced the other one.
Jeez, so many damage cuts that are unremovable, no less.
I just realized how similar my team is to N's team. We both have Karakosta and Vanillux. He has exquisite taste. As well as Getsy's having copper dry exercise Electros and High Dragon. Just one of the most exquisite taste, truly.
There we go. Oh, but she gets a full charge to make up for that. Oh boy.
I tackled grueling battle against the Dark Dragon Zekrom. This will be the toughest time I will ever have had. This will be easy. I won't struggle for days on end just getting Master Ball. Honestly, boggles my mind how many people out there never use their Master Ball. Like, at least use it on the box legendary. I feel like that's why it's there.
I mean, that's what I do.
Yeah, like, use it on the box legendary.
I tend to use the Master Ball on the box legendary to help progress the story. Seven crowns. And charisma A+. Let's go, Brave Chain. Poison status. Ow! Okay, screw it. Nero's going down swinging.
Suffer, my dear. Truly.
Stuff like that is why I hate fighting berserkers. Good crit. Okay, that's actually pretty solid. Alright. Gotta use a ley line stone, I guess. 1 time 3 turns, huh? Or apply invincible to Gareth. Give her target focus. And apply that attack up when damaged. There we go. Let's see. Frigid Charisma. Let's go ahead and do this. VVV, Iralupus, and around Caliburn. Alright, got those debuffs off. Alright, this is actually going to turn out pretty well because the enemy tends to use their Noble Phantasm first thing whenever the gauge is full. Brave chain with Gareth. Oh, she's got stud. She had gut status? Or unless that was just scripted. Nice combo, Gareth. That was great. Thanks, Artoria. I was afraid we might get wiped out back there, but we won no problem. Uh-huh. Who's Okiku, and what was she doing here? I got a real bad feeling about this. Let's just hope this ain't the start of something. I don't think I've ever seen that fairy here before. Maybe she's a stray who marked this area as her territory? Anyways, that was great stuff, guys. Silver Shinobi, Da Vinci, Artoria, why don't you three go back to the carriage? Gareth, Muramasa, would you two mind continuing to escort Red Rabbit? I'm worried that beasts and bandits will think he's easy pickings if he looks like he's out on his own. No problem. I've always been a fast runner. That's fair. Da Vinci escorting him will only attract more attention. Better to have someone more intimidating out there.
Ooh, head smash. I don't think I want it.
Right. So, how long until we reach Norwich at this pace? About another 2 days or so. Assuming we don't run into any trouble along the way, of course. Oh, and by trouble, I don't mean the kind of wild fairy attack we just dealt with. That stuff's just life out here. No, what I'm most concerned about is running into some of the Queen's soldiers. That's why I've been having us go at a more relaxed pace. A horse-drawn carriage tear-assing through town is bound to draw unwanted attention, you know? Last thing we need is to be pulled over and have our cargo inspected. Does that mean there are wanted posters of the Child of Prophecy? That is Artoria now? No, Artoria's fine. They'll think she's just another fairy from the sticks. The problem is Silver Shinobi. In general, it's against the law to take civilian humans outside city limits. So if some soldiers start questioning us about who he is and which clan he belongs to, we'll only be able to play dumb for so long. So straight up police interrogation. That's about the level of authoritarian crap I'd expect from Morgan. Yep. Which is why we're taking it slow for now. Things get too hostile, we'll throw caution to the wind. By the way, Artoria, is this your first time going to Norwich? Uh-huh. I've always wanted to go, though. Whole city of Smiths sounds amazing. Huh? But I thought fairies hated iron. The Wind Clan definitely does, but the Earth Clan sees it as a precious resource. It's iron weapons all fairies hate. They don't have much of an issue with the iron in buildings or daily necessities. Well, your neighbors do tend to complain if you work with iron frequently, but that's just a sign of good smith. It's a shame your first visit to Norwich will be while it's in such a state. But the fact is, this is your first big opportunity to turn things around. In fact, I'd say how you handle things in Norwich will set the tone for what happens to all of Britain. Remember the prophecy? Once the child has averted catastrophe in the city of iron and sea of soot, their pilgrimage shall truly begin. That's definitely talking about Norwich. Most of the prophecy is pretty abstract. But that's a pretty clear statement of where to go and what to do there. This is going to be a battle neither we nor Artoria can afford to lose. Indeed. Whether she's real or an imposter, the Child of Prophecy has to save Norwich. But on the other hand, it's also plausible that disaster won't befall Norwich until the Child of Prophecy goes there. So I don't know that we really need to rush. For all we know, this could be our last peaceful journey together. We might as well enjoy it. Oh, right. This is your first time traveling east of Salisbury, too, isn't it, Silver Shinobi? We'll be passing by Oxford soon. Take a look while you can. Woodwose, head of the Fang clan, is based there. It's also home to one of the bells of the Child of Prophecy we'll have to ring. So we're not going to stop there? No, we're not. While I'd love to show you guys all the restaurants there, we can't risk Woodwose finding us. He wouldn't even be interested in our value like Murian. He'd just try to kill us on the spot. So there won't be any room for peaceful discussion there, huh? Does that mean we'll have to fight our way to Oxford's bell? I'm afraid that'll be our only option, yes. Now that the Tomlin are the Queen's chief players, Woodwose might not have the same power he once did. But the Fang clan is still Fairy Britain's primary military force. So we won't be able to storm Oxford for some time to come. Does that mean we're eventually going to have to fight there? Well, yes. If we're going to ring the bells, we won't have a choice. Lords like Aurora and Mirian, who don't want to see their cities turned into war zones, are the exception rather than the rule. Besides, it's not like Oxford hasn't already seen more than its share of bloodshed. 1,200 years ago, in year 800 of the era of the High Queen, this area belonged to the Wing Clan. But then the Fang Clan came in, took it by force, leaving not one Wing Clan fairy alive. Then Mirian and Gloucester must be... It's possible there may be other survivors out there somewhere. But as far as I know, Mirian is the last member of the Wing Clan left. Lord of Oxford's office. Welcome back, Lord Woodwose. I'm sure you must be exhausted from your latest trip to Camelot. I'll say, that meeting was a complete waste of time. We didn't get so much as a single real answer. There were more hangers-on than ever before, too. I swear, meeting with the High Queen gets more tiresome every year. But that's not the worst part. The worst part is the other clans. Can you believe Spriggan and I were the only clan heads to attend in person? Knocknariab's a traitor, Murian's a coward, Einzel refuses to come out of hiding. All they care about are themselves. They don't give any thought to the future of this kingdom. Aurora and I are the only decent rulers this place has. Indeed, sir. No one cares more about Fairy Britain than you. I can only hope you and Her Majesty tie the knot as soon as possible. Yes, good point. Fairy Britain does need a strong hand to rule it. But then that damn Beryl Gut came along. After all my hard work, he just shows up out of nowhere and claims the High Queen's hand for himself. So what if he's a mage from a foreign land? Where does a mere human get off stealing a march on my woman? Lord Woodwose. Pardon me, Lord Oxford. I'm here with a report on the ranch's resource management. Oh, Manoy, why did you have to come now? And after you finally earned a promotion to guard too? Is this a bad time, Lord Oxford? Should I come back later? It's fine. Tell me. Yes, sir. Of the 60 humans that were being kept at the Western Ranch, 10 were assigned to Camelot, while the remaining 50 were assigned to us. Fine. With 50 humans, we can relieve the soldiers suffering from Moore's disease of... Well, not exactly, sir. The remaining 50 were all taken to Manchester under Lady Gawain's supervision. She said they needed to be re-educated. She what? So that insolent little thing confiscated my humans without so much as a word to me? Ugh. Please, Lord Woodwose, calm yourself. It's not his fault. He was just giving you a report. Silence! We shouldn't have to suffer for these pathetic creatures at all. If it wasn't for the Queen limiting their production, we could have as many humans as we need. But sir, humans are emotional creatures. If we treated them like any other livestock, they'd stop being creative, and they wouldn't provide any more nourishment for us. Britain can't afford luxuries like that right now. The Moors are growing in number by the day. We need to bolster our armaments before they swallow the entire city. Or what? Does the Queen think the Tomlin alone can keep the Moors at bay forever? Has she completely forgotten how much we, the Fang Clan, has fought for her over the years? Lord Woodwose. Be calm. Be generous. Remember, you are a knight fit for the High Queen. I'm going out for dinner. Clear out the body before I return. I'm told Aurora has brought some fine grape wine with her. It seems the Wind Clan is just as desperate to survive as we are. Yes, sir. So it would seem. Poor Manoy. He was a really good cook, too. He always said he wanted to be of use to Lord Woodwose, even though he was human. Why can't humans ever seem to understand that they'll just never be as good as fairies? Yeah, I feel bad for that guy. Felt like we just had a Star Wars moment where like Darth Vader like force choked someone to death. All right. This time casters and berserkers. Let's get some riders out. I think I'll have Blackbeard, Carmilla, and you know what? Let's get Marie Antoinette out here as well. Let's see, for Blackbeard. Yeah, that'll do it. Pigs.
Many pigs. Big, small, medium, long, round. So much pig.
Let's go ahead and
That season was not nearly as scary as I thought he was gonna be. I didn't even need those vibes.
let's get some Pirate's Glory. There we go. That's more like it. Alright, let's get some arts buffs here. Nice! Okay.
I would say say that this is where the run ends, but no. The challenge is to beat the league with the team. So this is not where the run ends. I still have to beat Outer.
Oh boy.
I have faith in this team though. It's just gonna be a lot of grinding, a lot of the Afghan stuff. I'm getting like earthquake, flamethrower, ice beam, all those fun TMs. Thunderbolt, that's not a TM I have access to yet.
Okay.
That's the Pizza. I just wish Wada was still alive to see how what Nintendo has done. And would be grieved.
He'd probably have some praise. He'd probably have some criticism.
Yeah. A lot of criticism. The man lived for us fans. I still will never forget that how he spent his last days in hospital working on the Switch. Even when he was dying, his thoughts were only on us and just
Yeah, that's dedication there.
yeah. See a state of if you were to see the state of gaming as a whole, I think he would be sad.
Alright, you know what? I think I'll give a little charge to teach.
Oh, that's an interesting question. Prag asked. Coolest Gen 4 legend, Dialga, Arceus, Giratina, or Darkrai? I'm going with Dialga.
Of those four, hmm.
I'll tell you who's not winning, Dialga. The only one who could be winning, and it's Giratina. First place with over 50%.
Yeah.
Hey, well then.
Oh.
Trigon now.
Max HP down. This is gonna be interesting.
Trigon was only in the team for those battles because I had to have him in the team for those battles. God, his stats are absurd though. Now I see why the Dragon Pulse is so much. He has a plus special attack measure.
Let's see. Queen Anne's Revenge, Sumikari Muramasa, around Caliburn. Alright. This should break that health bar.
The prestige of using a dragon god of ideals as my like air taxi.
それはいつか来る兆しの星、希望の地、楽園の後、誰に呼ばれるまでもなく、あなたは星をかざすでしょう。運命は誰のために、アラウンドカリバーン。
Give this in your hands. I got the super run. Perfect.
Oh, good thing I put up around Caliburn then. All right, let's see. Everybody has terror status, which means at any point in the next few turns they could be paralyzed with fear for one turn. And they kicked in. Alright. Well, at least she's still immobilized too, so... Alright, let's see. Okay, second health bar down, one health bar left. Ow! Okay, what is it that triggers at the end of each turn? Decreases HP each turn. Uh-oh. I gotta act fast. Alright, Pirate's Glory.
Oh, Dragon, fly me to the moon. Or Nimbasa City.
Purifying Recovery.
Actually, do I have a ducklet? If I don't have a ducklet, I should catch a Swanna so I can have Pokemon that can use surf and fly at the same time.
Illusionary buff.
Thank you.
I think I'll go ahead and...
Not have a ducklet. I'll get then.
Let's see, I think I'll go ahead and use Predictive Evasion.
けないぞ。
That's fine.
はじけてシャスティフォル。
Good, save the game.
Hmm.
Save the game. Turn the game.
Ow!
You okay?
Yeah, just Castoria got knocked out in one shot, even after one hit was absorbed by the evade, and then the enemy did a follow-up attack.
You being a good boy, Lance? You being a good sleeper?
待ちきれない。焦ってるんだ。
Godslayer EX. There we go. That's a good helping of charge. Now, from what I remember, this is based on Berserker Tamamo Cat, and Tamamo Cat doesn't have any skills that charge meters, so I should be good if I do this. Oh, nice. I almost got her just then. Oh, no. That's bad. I did not account for that. But on the plus side, Teach still survives, so basically I just need to blow on her and she'll fall down. Alright, smacking the bitch up. Man. That Pirate's Glory really helps. We're definitely heading toward a third of these damn things. Damn it, why's this gotta happen to me? Got no damned legends about defeating ghost cats. This is our second day of travel after passing by Oxford. And the local animals are definitely more violent here. I wonder if it's because we're near the pit. You mean that giant hole over there? That's right. The pit is a giant hole in the very center of Britain. And all those walls you see on the north side of the pit, that's Camelot. The sinful city Queen Morgan rules. So that's the pit. Mike told me about it. He said it's where sinister things are thrown away. He said if a fairy loses their name, they quietly disappear from the city and wind up in the western woods. But the truly unwanted things, or things that can't be destroyed or won't go away, or just plain in the way, what we would basically call non-burnable trash. He said they're all tossed into this pit. Sure looks pretty deep. Wonder how far down it goes. You have any idea, Muramasa? That hole? I'd say about 10 kilometers or so. Good thing I didn't fall all the way to the bottom when Lancelot knocked me in there. I was lucky enough to catch myself on the wall before I got too deep. Yikes. That's almost the same as the Mariana Trench. Huh. I'm surprised you know offhand how deep the Mariana Trench is, Silver Shinobi. Have you been there or something? I think that Seraph event is a good frame of reference. Please stop talking about the pit, everyone. It's bad luck for all of us. Even me, just for listening to you. Everyone in Britain knows about the pit, and not to talk about it. It's just a bad idea. Remember those fairies we met who were headed there to throw away some trash? They were landfill pilgrims. Criminals who have been sentenced to pit duty as part of their punishment. Most fairies don't even want to talk about the pit, let alone look at it. Please keep that in mind from now on. So they're criminals and pilgrims. Isn't that... I know. I thought there was something strange about it too. Why do they call it a pilgrimage? I mean, that word was made for the child of prophecy, right? What I heard is there were 6 relics and the first 6 fairies left behind when they died. The bell towers in each city were made to enshrine these relics and let each clan honor their roots. And Ainsel called the journey the child of prophecy would have to undertake to visit all those bell towers and rule over the clans a pilgrimage. Huh, you don't say. I could see that. I mean, there's no other reason I can think of for the concept of a pilgrimage to exist here. So the word was coined just for the child of prophecy, huh? That makes a lot of sense. Huh? You mean the word pilgrimage is completely ordinary in your world, Silver Shinobi? Yep. You don't really have anything like religion here, do you? Okay, say there's a group of people who believe really strongly in a certain teaching, and formed a community centered on that belief where they all help one another. For people like that, the place where the teaching they believe in originated is considered a holy land. The trip people sometimes take to that holy land to pray is called a pilgrimage. It's one of the simplest and most important rituals around, and it's something anyone in our world can do. Really? So you don't have to be chosen by a prophecy to go on a pilgrimage in your world? Nope. That's one of the better things about proper human history. Everybody's equal and no one is special.
I mean, for a while wasn't it encouraged for priests to go on a pilgrimage?
I think so. I don't remember for sure. Also, hey,
sort of study the world that they're meant to, help guide.
Yeah. Oh, whoops. Let's see. You can. Hey, Carizul.
Hello.
Let's see. You can still make amends even if you do something bad, and even if you do good deeds, you can still be punished if you commit a crime. At its heart, that world settles disputes through dialogue. Not to say every dispute is resolved that way. Still, today's matters can carry over to tomorrow, and tomorrow's matters are carried over to the day after. Since no one there is eternal or volatile the way fairies here are, in the outside world things are pretty much always changing. Wow, that sounds like such a human way to run a kingdom. I can't do much of anything on my own, so I love the idea of a world where people can just help each other. Then again, that's true for most people in the land of the Fae, so I guess it's not really fair to compare them. One thing's for sure, the Isle of Britain's a beautiful place. So what about you, Silver Shinobi? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess that was kind of a strange way to ask, huh? I was just trying to ask what you think of your own world. and how you feel about what it is you're doing now. Oh, now I see. Oh, good. Well, it's hard to put into words, but I think I like it as much as the next person. Well, I'll be damned. I didn't think the land of the FAE had bridges this and I guess they still don't. Damn, what happened here? The whole thing's collapsed from the pillars up. Did they screw up the construction or something? Fairy Britain went through its rainy season not too long ago. So I'd guess it was a combination of flooding and Moors attacks that did this. Now what do we do? Norwich is just a ways past that hill on the other side of the River of Tears here, but I don't suppose fairy horse-drawn carriages can fly, can they? Of course not. Do you know why the ground exists in the first place? For the romance of it. Life's hardly worth living without romance. Even if I could fly, I'd still want to run along the ground. It's just the kind of horse I am. Right. I really don't get it, but I guess I can tell you have strong feelings about it. So I guess this is as far as the carriage goes, huh? Well, thank you for your service, Redra. Oh, don't be ridiculous, dog ears. I've come too far as Silver Shinobi's loyal steed to turn back now. I swore on the poem I've been writing along the way that I would stay by his side to this journey's end. I'd sooner defeat you all and go home alone than let you leave me behind here. That's how committed I am to this cause. The River of Tears? Then this must be Drake River. What's it, Drake? I think I remember some fairy by that name in proper human history too, but I can't place it. The Drake are night calls. Oh, right. Night calls are great fairies once known as the Holy Grail of water. Their most notable characteristic is their ability to summon the treasure you want more than anything. How's that saying go again? A picture's worth 1,000 words? Take a look over there and see for yourselves. Remember those fairies we saw gathered over by the foot of the bridge? It looks like they're here for the Drake. Huh? You won't be able to make it back if you go into the river. Only because you guys are weak. Move aside, cowards. I'm going first. Drake! Drake! Can you hear my inner voice? I want a new silver axe to replace the one I lost. It'd be a huge help if you could get one for... Alright, there it is. I'm coming for you, Axie. There isn't much I want for myself. But Lord Woodrose did order me to find a beret that would suit Lady Aurora, so... If you have a rainbow beret, that would look good on... Oh, crap, there's one floating this way now. I guess I should go get it, but every fairy that went in the Drake River ended up... Oh, crap, my hand just reached for it on its own. What just grabbed me? Oh, second thought, never mind. I don't need it after all. I don't even want it for myself. Help! Somebody help! Ah! Excuse me, but would you all mind terribly if I left you here and went back home now? Oh, shut up, horse ears. Nobody was talking to you. So as you can see, the Drake are very dangerous night calls. They lure people in with something they want, then drag them into the river to drown them when they reach for their treasure. The Drake are basically a scale that weighs your desires against your life. This bridge was probably built as a defense against them. So it's too dangerous to go near the water here, huh? That means we'll just have to hoof it. I can carry Silver Shinobi and jump from the ruined bridge to the other side. How about you two, Artoria and Gareth? Think you can make the jump too? Don't be ridiculous, Muramasa. Do you have any idea how big that gap is? I can do it. I'd be happy to do it. I've always been a really strong jumper. Oh. Sure, I can hop across these easy peasy. I mean, I am the child of prophecy. I could probably make the jump too, but I'm not sure it's a good idea. Is it even possible to cross this river like that, Oberon? Nope. The Drake will definitely float treasure down the river while you jump across. If you catch even a tiny glimpse of it, you won't be able to resist diving for it. Oh, right. I guess I should have known fairy mystics wouldn't make it that easy. See, Muramasa? This is why you need to look before you leap. Literally, in this case. Easy, Altria. Easy. So, does this mean we'll just have to make a detour around the river? Yeah, we can make it out of the Drake's domain if we head upstream. We'll lose half a day or so, but that's better than, you know, dying. Just don't look at the river at all. If you see something you want in there, ignore it. The Drake are invincible in the river, but they also never leave it. So as long as we keep our distance, they shouldn't be a problem. Treasure drifting down the river, huh? Hey, Oberon. Couldn't we cross the river here as long as we ignore anything that drifts down it? No, we couldn't. The Drake will just keep sending new treasures down the river as long as their magical energy lasts. Ignoring the treasure is essentially a battle of wills with the Drake, which isn't the best idea. Wait. Actually, that might work better. Sure, there are things we want, but nothing we'd be willing to die for. Besides, the thing we all want now more than anything is to save Norwich. There's nothing the Drake could offer us that could tempt us from that, so maybe we could. Hey, I see something coming down the river. It's a life-size Artoria plushie. Oh, come on! Are we certain she's not a dog fairy? A 2-meter-long carrot? No way! A holy grail? Yep, I'm seeing a holy grail floating upstream too. But so what? At this point, another holy grail or two is nothing to us. They'll have to do better than that to sway Silver Shinobi and his Iron Rizal. A whole crate of holy grails? I can't hold back these feelings any longer! Crap, I didn't think they'd be this good at reading our minds. Still, I'm Leonardo da Vinci, the Renaissance genius. There's nothing they could show me that would tempt me away from... No way, a fossilized dinosaur! How did you clowns destroy 5 lost belts? No, it's not that they're weak. The Drake are just that good at tempting us with what we want. Don't you dare look at the river, Artoria. I'm gonna go pull those dang fools out of the water before they all drown. Don't worry about me. I'm an imitation of myself, so there's nothing I want. Don't worry about me. Whoa, really, Muramasa? There's nothing in the whole world you want? Don't look at me, you idiot. The river's this way. Ah. And then she just falls in. I can't believe we lost 5 people in just 1 minute. What do you make of this, Muramasa? That's what she wants? You gotta be freaking kidding me. Hey, Oberon, find a rope or something and toss it in the water. What, you think I'm just going to find a rope lying around? Ah, damn it, now I looked at the river. Yay, I wonder what I'll get. What do you mean, sold out? Okay, that's actually funny. Alright, ooh, question mark. Well, you dolts have anything to say for yourselves before I bash your damn heads in? All together now. How could we not go for something like that? Ow! Muramasa just bonks everybody on the head. You're not even pretending to be sorry. Soon as this Norwich business is over, you're all doing Zazen for a day. You can be very strict sometimes, huh, Muramasa? By the way, do you know what Zazen is, Silver Shinobi? It's a kind of meditation training where you get hit a bunch of times until you clear your mind. That sounds like a pretty unique way to meditate. Not sure I'm ready for that. Ah, the treasures are all gone. They must have been illusions all along. Damn you, Drake! Oh wow, you're right. My perfect Artoria plushie is gone too. All I have to show for my trouble is this lump on my head Muramasa gave me. I figured as much.
Bonk.
There's no way they could have had all those things you lot wanted so readily at hand. They were just a bunch of counterfeits. No more substance to them than bubbles in this water. Wow, that was profound. I'm impressed. Thanks. Anyway, let this be a lesson to you all. If something looks too good to be true, it almost certainly is. Duly noted. So on another note, what do we do now? It looks like we're at the bottom of the river. I can't see the surface from here. Safe to say we're in the Drake's FAE domain now. So I'm afraid it won't be as easy as swimming our way up and out of here. So we're gonna have to do something about these Drake fairies before we can leave, huh? Well, since they went to the trouble of dragging us down here, I imagine it won't be long before they come to us. So what kind of fairies are the Drake anyway? Humanoid? Fishy? I've heard they're mermaids, but no fairy they've dragged in has ever returned to say for sure. Oh, but I've also heard they prefer humans to fairies, and they especially like to capture male humans and make them their lovers. Apparently they let humans go before they die, which is how the name Drake spread in the first place. Huh? So they take lovers then release them? Almost sounds like they're getting married. Wait, is that why Drake lure people into the river? To find a husband? That's right. They take arranged marriages to a whole new level. Sounds like they had a lot in common with proper human histories, Drake, then. You mean there are Drake in your world, too? Yep, the legend is known all around Europe. It says they transform themselves into gold rings or saucers, float themselves down rivers, and pull any man who tries to pick them up down into the depths. But it's not so they can make men their lovers, it's so that they can... I want it. I want it. My purpose. Please, please let me have. I've been looking forever, but I can't find anywhere in this world. Here they come. Fight now, talk later. Don't take them lightly, Silver Shinobi. From the looks of it, this is going to be a long battle. Okay. I think I'll bring Muramasa up first as alter ego. And then I'll bring in the mobsters. Alright, It looks like it's based on Avenger Gorgon, so... Oh, yep, sure enough, and it's Avenger class too, so... Let me see... Won't be able to use Numeral of the Saint to its full potential, but... see. Godslayer EX. Screw it. Muramasa Brave Chain. Oh no. Oh, that's a bad. Hmm. Moon Goddess's pressure. Stout Arm of Brutality. And TriStar Archer. Alright. There, and there. Hopefully this should speed up the process. Okay. I guess now would be a good time. Oh, right, that removes attack buff. I keep forgetting it does that. Oh! A gear change, okay. Knowledge of the outer world, water. Okay. Nullify buff resist. Or increase nullify buff resist. Increase your critical hit rate at the end of each turn for yourself. Low chance to inflict charm to a single enemy during your normal attacks. Orion still has his buffs, so... And Gawain got charmed. Great. Ooh, and his guts skill ran out. Double great.
Pizza.
Alright, Pirate's Glory. Inherent Wisdom. Voyager of the Storm. First Shine.
Ooh.
Tesla Coil.
Is that the... Oh, Remy.
What?
Learning out channel.
What's that?
Look at the console you look at the quote unquote console you need to play on for the rest of your life.
Why the fuck do these things keep shitting on November?
And I got the Steam Deck. And I don't have a Steam account. But I got the Steam Deck. I'm fucking fine with it.
Steam account you can get for free. So there's that. And back to Gorgon. Okay. Well, good thing I put in that gut status, huh?
Oh, my back just cracked.
Alright. Orion Brave Chain. Hey, if you could focus your fire on Teach, or do that. Well, Tesla didn't stick around, but this should finish it off. And Orion's down. There we go, finally. Oh, that wasn't even... Oh. I have a feeling I'm going to be needing a leyline stone. Okay. Disengage. And let's see, Voyager of the Storm. All right.
失墜し、世界は今落葉に至る。撃ち落とすバルブ。ドラゴンバスターズ。
And Teach is out.
拙者を殺しても第二第三の殺しが現れる。行こう。了解だ。せいせいとドラゴンバスターズ。
Close this thing.
Uh.
了解だ。行こう。よっせいせいせいドラゴンバスターズ。
Ow. That was a pretty hard crit.
行こう。サマーシーズン到来。よっせいと黄金の夢から覚め、洋蘭から解き放たれよ。邪竜滅ぶべしバルム。ドラゴンバスターズ。
Alright. How much damage does this special attack do? River of Tears. Not as bad as I thought it would be, but it was enough to take Siegfried out. I have to use another Leyline Stone. Alright.
So.
Hmm.
Hi. Stop yawning.
そこに至るはあまたの研鑽。気づきに気づいた刀塚。縁起をもって宿業を断つ。八重垣作るは戦時の刃。知った成仏していきな。
この剣は太陽の内にあらゆる不浄を清める焔のかげろうエクスカリバー・ガラテ
ィ Alright, big buffs for Super Orion.
そして我が運命をここに定めよう。アルテミス、アグヌス、充填完了。行くぞ。
Okay,
ほいほい。はい、受けたまわりました。そらそらそら。いざ、真正面。打ち崩す。
next hand that's all Orion cards, it's over. There it is. Moon God's pressure.
狙いを定めて。
Stout arm of brutality. And TriStar Archer. And actually, for good measure, Tameshimono. Big crits. Ugh, finally.
ジョーちゃんの面倒も大変だな。なんで前に出たがるのかね。
Ugh. That battle felt way longer than it needed to be. It's nowhere. Nowhere. Why? Why? I don't know what I want. I don't know. I don't know. But I dream of it. I dream of my treasure. I dream of my love. Of my baby. The Drake is dispersed. But, what's a baby? Do you know, Arctaria?
Gareth.
To be fair, this is a world of fairies.
Yeah, fairies and humans.
Well, yeah, but this is a world of fairy supremacy. They don't necessarily know how babies are made. No, I've never heard of a baby before.
All the horny sins. Well, we'll just ignore that.
Baby. Me either. I wonder what it could be. Come on, you guys know what babies are, right? Aha, I thought that might be the case. Silver Shinobi, let's talk about this later. Just the two of us. Okay, sure. Look, the flow of mana is returning to normal. The Drake's FAE domain must have been dispelled. Hooray! Wait. I see. So you fought the Drake at the bottom of the river, and you even won. Then you almost drowned while you were chatting because you didn't realize the river had returned to normal. And you finally made it back here on foot after being washed ashore downstream. Does that about sum it up? Oh well, I was just here keeping an eye on our stuff. No scales off my wings. Come on, don't pout, Oberon. Sorry I left you all alone. Oh, you can put the rope away too. I'm impressed you actually found one. You can thank Blanca for that. She's the one who found it. He's a friend. Sorry you got left out of all the fun this time, Oberon. Oh, that's okay. It's my fault for falling behind in the first place. I just wish I could have been a part of the shenanigans, since I'm one of Shakespeare's comedic characters and all. Anyway, now that we don't have to worry about the Drake anymore, we can cross the river, no problem. Red Rabbit, head upstream and you'll find a bridge, and wait for us outside Norwich. Don't worry, you stand out so much we don't have any trouble finding you. I guess that is the only option, isn't it? Sorry I can't provide you with a pleasant carriage ride the rest of the way. Okay, I promise I'll catch up to you all at Norwich in 2 days. 1 if I don't take any carrot breaks. Take care until then, everyone. Please don't fall for another FAE horse while I'm gone. Okay, we should get across the river now, before the sun sets. We can make camp on the other side and rest until morning. Don't worry, there's no need to rush anymore. At this point, Norwich is so close we can almost taste it. We'll be right on time for our date with Destiny, just as planned. Last fight for the day. Depends on... Yeah, I'll leave that as the last fight for the day. Excuse me. Actually, before we end it off for today... Let's go ahead. Give it a second. There we go. Nope. Let's go with the PayPal. And I think I can afford enough for a second 10 roll. Nice. Alright. Let's go ahead and end this off with a summon or two. Shall we? Let's see. Just checking everything else. Okay. Alright. I am still looking for Tomlin Gawain and Queen Morgan herself. So, let's do the thing. Rin, Gyo, To, Sa, Hai, Jin, Rets, Zai, Zen, Ho! Barashi no Jutsu, Kiro! Huh.
Was your lunch delicious, Lance?
New craft essence. Okay. Ooh, gold sparks! Saber. Yep, got Tomlin Gawain.
Well, John's gonna... Actually, no, not John. Kojin is gonna be jealous.
Oh, no, it's John.
I mean, and Kojin.
Kojin is going to be jealous because she's Saber, and Sabers tend to lean Buster. Ooh, another gold spark. Archer. Okay, got a duplicate of Tomlin Tristan. So if I want Queen Morgan, I want a gold Berserker card.
You just licking your chops, Bubba.
Yeah. You would think her being a witch, she'd be a caster, but no, for whatever reason, she's classified as a berserker.
Right back to your box to nap. I see. I see how it is. You cheeky bastard!
妖精騎士ガウェイン、これより貴様の幕下に入る。
You are not immune to Hot Lady Night.
なんだその顔は。私の顔がそれほどおかしい。
Actually, I am.
私ではなく、名前がおかしいだと。そうか。まあ、それなら別にいいわ。もしかして、ここには本物のガウェイン教のテキストなのかしら。
Huh? Just focusing on her dialogue. Let's see. Right.
That
What?
was like, that was like, yeah, actually,
Ooh.
and just silence.
Ooh, that's actually a good craft essence to have. Increase NP strength by 10% and begin battle with the NP meter charged at 30% for yourself. That's actually pretty good. All right. One more 10 roll, and this time going for Morgan. All right. Second verse, same as the first. Rin, Pyo, Ta, Sa, Kai, Jin, Ritz, Zai, Zen, Ho! Buttersheet no Jutsu, Kiro! Okay, looking for a gold Berserker card. Oh, we got Caster Kukulane. He's relevant to the Lost Belt, so that's a start. Another copy of him, okay.
Oh, baboosh cats in the pets channel.
Code cast, alright. Reality Marble. Phantasmal Species. Come on. Another Phantasmal Species, okay. A lot of Caster Kukulanes. Come on, gold berserker card. Yep, nope. Okay. Well, I have enough for a couple of Hail Mary rolls, so... Lancer Romulus, okay. Him and his Pillar Man looking ass. The beginning of ambition, okay. Alright. Double summon time, so let's go ahead. Okay, by this logic, if I do the thing, Bullshit no Jutsu should be able to consolidate, condense into a single roll. So, Ri, Hyo, Ta, Sha, Kai, Jin, Retsu, Zai, Zen, Ho! Bullshit no Jutsu, Kiro! Servant, okay. I'm looking for a gold berserker.
I'm back.
Nope.
Who got so excited?
No, hold on. This is a double summon. So... nope. Oh, well.
Man, you got so excited.
Well, no Queen Morgan, but I got Fairy Gawain and Fairy Tristan, so... Let's go ahead and... where is... She's a saber, so she's... There she is. Hey, if I could get a great success in leveling her up, that would be good right about now. Super success. I'll take it. And there we go. Let's see. Fetch Fail Not. Apply Sure Hit, deal significant damage, and inflict Curse, and inflict Disastrous Curse, which increases curse damage. That is pretty good. I imagine that would pair pretty well with Van Gogh, if I had her. Alright, Yep, I think we're at a good point where we can call it. Let me see. Who can we raid? we raided Pink Kitty Rose yesterday, I believe, so... The raid message I have in mind, I guess, would only work with Two Love Trouble since he's streaming right now, so...
Okay.
We are gonna raid with You Are Not Immune to Hot Lady Night.
I am immune to hot lady night. It's hot men. It's hot guy nights that I'm weak to. You know very well.
Alright!
He's always one you go for too. There's other male knights.
Yeah, but he's the one example you brought up.
You on record saying Cyan would be hot if he was a little younger.
And if he didn't already have a family before the river got poisoned.
Yeah.
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 Good current Cyan. I want to see like Cyan before he met his wife.
You know what? Final Fantasy VI prequel. I could go with that. Just to see a younger Cyan.
What would the story be?
Who knows? Alright. Gonna go ahead and raid. Oh! This weekend I will have my hands full because I will be doing volunteer work at AwesomeCon. So, don't expect any streams the next few days.
Even tomorrow?
Even tomorrow. Alright. Gotta go. Let's raid.